rules!
What's up, folks? Welcome back. Happy Friday. Yeah, so about about the watch streak. We had a couple of secret streams Wednesday and Thursday night. No, yeah, Wednesday and Thursday night. And I wish I could like have a stream and make it so like, okay, if you miss this stream, you don't lose your streak because it's a secret stream, you know? It's DLC, it's optional. But yeah, I streamed at like midnight the last two nights, just showing off my editing process for the D-Link video. Two mixed results. Last night's was a bit more laggy, but you know, you got to see like the first 10 minutes of the video gradually be edited. So if you're into that, it's still on the Twitch VODs. I'm not going to upload them on YouTube, but that's limited time content. That'll disappear one day. We're going to return to Cage 2 Platinum, probably fight the experiment, see how we do on that. Before that, we have, I believe, the debut trivia from Master Chowster, and this is about which Kingdom Hearts games pass the Bechdel test. If you're unaware, I'll get the code up on screen. If you're unaware of the Bechdel test, basically, the test is we're going to look at a piece of media, and is there any point in this piece of media where two female characters speak to each other and about something that is not a man, and they have to be named female characters. So it can't just be like, for example, Kyrie talking to some Kingdom of Corona lady because she's not named. So that's the three rules basically. Two female characters at least talking about something that's not a man, and they have to have names. There you go. I have not done any studying for this. There have been questions in previous Blookets. I want to say a vodka Blooket or two, maybe, about the Bechdel test as it applies to Kingdom Hearts. We've definitely talked about it before. Yeah, so I might remember some stuff from that once we get there. It's a shorter quiz. It's only 12 questions, so we won't be here on this one for too long. Do they have to be real people? Well, are there even any? There's like one Data female character, and that's Naminé. I mean, I guess technically all of the female Disney characters that are encoded are Data characters, as well as like FF characters. Is there even a Data Yuffie or Aerith? I don't remember. But they don't talk to Naminé, so I don't think so. Alright, Data Selfie, of course. I don't believe there's any typing, but Master Chowster can let us know. I will just be using my phone because I wasn't given a note about typing. There is a Data Yuffie, how about that? 444-1106. And I think we should issue a reminder that I don't think passing or not passing the Bechdel test is an indicator of like whether or not a piece of media is good, or even if it has like feminist messaging. Like you would hope that something that touts itself as having a feminist message would pass the Bechdel test. I don't think Kingdom Hearts is, very explicitly, often, if ever, feminist literature. But I do think, like, okay, and for the record, like, passing the Bechdel test is also a pretty low bar for, classifying something as... I mean, just because something, I guess what I'm trying to say, just because something passes the Bechdel test doesn't mean it's, like, inherently feminist, so... yeah, never foolproof, etc., etc. Also, Birdie, thank you for the 9 months. In solidarity with Bechdel, I am announcing that I am not a man. Yay! Well, how about that? Congratulations to your Princess Hugh. I actually didn't realize... I kind of just assumed that Bechdel was, like, kind of an older, like, deceased, like, feminist author. She's like a currently living person. I didn't know that. I knew about the test for years, but I never really looked into its origins and, the person behind it. But yeah, she's like a 60-something-year-old comic artist. So, pretty neat. Alright, I guess I'll get in as Beck Patty. Beck Patty. Get my giraffe. Alright, here we go. This is, once again, Master Chowster's debut Blooket, all about the Bechdel test. As a reminder, we're looking for, when analyzing a piece of media, if two characters who are women or girls talk to each other about something that is not a man, and they are named female characters. That's what we're looking for. All right, here we go. Does KH1 pass the Bechdel test? Now, immediately, I can think of... I think yes. Yeah, and my pulls here would be Alice and the Queen of Hearts, and also Ariel and Ursula, because Eric is not part of the KH1 story. Kyrie and the Grandma, yep. So, that's probably it, if I had to guess. A lot of worlds only have one female character. Deep Jungle, Agrabah, some have none, like Monstro. Halloween Town's only got Sally. Sally and Shock are there, but they don't speak to each other. I guess Kyrie's grandma isn't... Is that a named character? It's more of a description. Yeah, that's fair. But even without that, we have Ariel and Ursula and Alice and the Queen of Hearts. Both protagonists and antagonists. Parasite K is female, of course. I'm sorry. Splash, thank you so much for the 31 months. Appreciate that. But my legal name is Kyrie Worthington. Because of Werthers. Number 2. Does KH1 pass the Bechdel test outside of a Disney world with non-Disney original characters? I think no. Again, if Kyrie's grandma counted, yes, but that's not a name. If her name was, like, Clarice, it'd be fine. But yeah, Yuffie and Aerith never have voice dialogue with each other in one, and even text bubble-wise, I don't think they directly communicate. Maybe when you're looking at... When it's the, like, hey, the bell tower is making noises. But I think they're mostly both talking to Sora. So... and then, like, Kyrie and Selphie never interact. And that's really it in terms of non-Disney female characters in the entire game. I think we've named all of them in the past few minutes. Selphie, Kyrie, Aerith, Yuffie, and Kyrie's grandma, which is not a name. So, Aerith calls out for Yuffie when the soldiers invade, but I wouldn't call that a convo. So, okay. Number 3. How many times does Recom pass the Bechdel test? Ooh, is it 2? Yeah, I said more than 2. But once again, I think of Alice, Queen of Hearts, Ariel, and Ursula. And is that it? Because Larxene and Naminé don't speak about anything besides Sora? Because again, Com Atlantica has nothing to do with Eric. Although it might have to do with Ariel's father. I'm actually not sure. Repeated the KH1 worlds. Okay, so the same Wonderland Atlantica. Yeah. I thought maybe at some point there was like a Larxene Naminé moment that wasn't explicitly Sora, but no. They're actually mermery people. They're mermaids. Well, Ursula's a cephalopod. Number 4. Does Recom have any non-Disney World conversation between two named female characters that doesn't involve a man? Kind of spoiled it with the discussion on the last one, but yeah. The only opportunities there would be Larxene and Naminé, and I guess Yuffie and Aerith again, but no, they don't interact about something that's not Sora. 5. I guess, can we get this right? With multiple answers? I mean... Which Kingdom Hearts 2 characters passed the Bechdel test specifically in KH2? I know Minnie has to be one. Yeah. Okay. For a sec, I thought this was going to be like, we can pick multiple things, but Tifa is pretty much just concerned with Cloud. Oh yeah, because Mulan... Oh, and Minnie talks to Maleficent. I was totally forgetting about the fact that they needed to talk to another woman. But it has to be Maleficent in Minnie, right? I was like, Mulan doesn't pass the Bechdel test. Oh yeah, because she's the only woman in that world. Tifa never talks to Aerith, and Elizabeth is also the only woman in that world. Okay. Number 6. Oh, that could be Daisy too, although I don't know. Days. Ooh, wait, okay. Naminé and Xion definitely speak. But is it about Sora? I feel like it probably is. Now, I guess I should ask for clarification. When it's like talking about a man, it doesn't have to be romantically about a man, right? It could be like, it doesn't have to be about like love interest stuff. The thing with Days is that, again, there's very few Disney worlds with multiple women. You have Jasmine and Agrabah, and that's it. You have, I don't even think Sally appears in Halloween Town in Days. Yeah, so that's why I said 0 on this, because I feel fairly confident that when when Xion and Naminé do talk, it is about Sora. But if it's not about like explicitly their relationship, it's supposed to establish that they have lives outside of their relationships, right? Which in that case, like I don't really think that conversation does, because it's all about how Xion comes from Sora and how she needs to rejoin him. So I don't know. I would say, I mean, I'd have to go back, because again, there's probably multiple scenes where they talk, at least 2, and maybe one of them doesn't explicitly reference Sora. Does it fail the Bechdel test if they talk about Sora but then talk about something else? I would think yes. I mean, no. It would pass. If they had at least one convo that wasn't about Sora, it'd be fine. But if the whole scene is about Sora chiefly, I think it would fail in that instance. But you only need to have one combo between two women once. So, number 7. Not enough time to think. I'm gonna go 1 to 5. 0? 6 to 10? Alright, let's think about this. Well, Minnie does talk to Aqua, and that's not about a man, so that should have been at least 1. Aqua talks to Maleficent, but that feels like it's about Terra, although Aqua talks to Maleficent again on the bridge, and it's not really about a man. Aqua and Fairy Godmother, yeah, that definitely counts. Yeah, Aqua and the Grand Councilwoman. Yeah, having a female playable character really helps this this exercise. Aqua and Kairi, actually, yeah, that counts. It's probably always going to be Aqua and someone else. Aqua and Cinderella. I don't know if anyone said that, but that one's an obvious one. That one's not even explicitly about Prince Charming. Any other? There's Tinkerbell, but she doesn't talk. What if Aqua interacts with a female character who doesn't speak because she can't? Does that count? The good fairies with each other? Yeah, that probably counts. It passes the Bechdel test because cake. All right, number 8. I'm going to say that Terra's doesn't pass the Bechdel test. Yeah. Because I think, again, we had all the ones with Aqua, and then Ven, I know that the fairies talk to each other in Ven's story. Maybe there's some other other occasion, although I'm struggling to think of it. But yeah, Terra's not beating the himbo allegations. Number 9. Which does not pass? God, I had no time. Twilight Town? Yeah. Arendelle, you got Elsa and Anna. They definitely talk. San Fran, I guess it would have to be Honey Lemon and Go-Go, although I can't really explicitly remember a combo with them. And Corona would be Rapunzel and Gothel. But yeah, Olette, and now if it was KH2 Twilight Town, she would talk to Kairi, but it's about Sora. And then I don't think Olette really ever has the chance to be part of passing the Bechdel test. That's true. And this is a this does say Kingdom Hearts 3 Disney World, which Twilight Town is not, so that's kind of tricky. But probably should just say which Kingdom Hearts world, which KH3 world here does not pass. Number 10. Kingdom Hearts Melody of Memory. I mean, not a ton of convos. Oh, I'm so stupid! At the very end, Kairi and Fairy Jima. And it's twice? Obviously, most of the game is Kairi narrating, so she's not talking to anyone. I guess if you're a woman playing the game, she's talking to you. But it's usually about Sora, so... But then you have, yeah, oh, and the Nameless Star. Yeah, Kairi and the Nameless Star, and Kairi and Fairy Jima. So... No one got that. And that's a great question. I think we could have used a couple more seconds, but that's really I'm just kind of being picky. Number 11. In the whole series? Oh, I kind of just talked about this. I do think it's this. Also, look at this El Reina model. Who made that? And this Skuld. That's neat. Are these all, like, figures? I don't think so. I think they're all animated. Yeah, I kind of spoiled this one with Olette, but... this isn't from anything, right? These have to be, like, either made or... like, obviously made, but, like, fan-made. Because this El Reina and Skuld... They never had 3D models, so... That's neat, though. It's a fan render. It's cool. Okay, final question, number 12. Should Kingdom Hearts be considered feminist literature? Maybe the only feminist literature. Of course, yes. Women. And here's Larxene. She's girl. The artist was George PG for that render we saw in the last one. Thank you. And there you go. We all got it. Good job. Girl power rules, yeah.
Girl power rules.
All right, let's see our leaderboard. In third, it's Barnabas. In second, it's Buffoon. And in first, it's Manda Pyre. Manda Pyre. Congratulations. And I got a kazoo. Thank you to Birdie. In fourth is Nakloda, and in fifth, it's Ribbonfly. How did I do? I think I got 12th. Streakless Soup, so sorry Soup in 6th, Vodka in 7th, Techno in 8th, Chris in 9th, and Just James in 10th. Thank you to Master Chowster for the debut Blooket. I think we all learned a lot about culture and women in this one. And Frujoon loses the top spot back to Buffoon by 1 point. Oh my gosh. I think that is correct, Buffoon. I'll have to update that. All right, and I'm going to say, you know what? 50%. Wow. All right, Spottle. Yesterday, Chris Stapleton. Good thing I didn't stream yesterday. Gorillas. We are British. Sound the alarms. The British are here. We are post-2001. It's probably One Direction. It's got to be. Okay, this is dire. What's that band? The Seconds of Summer? 5 Seconds of Summer? Let's try that. They are Australian? Oh my god. Could be a solo artist, that's true. Would have to be 12, 13, 14, 15... or 16. Bastille, are they British? I feel like they could be Australian as well. It could be solo, so who would be a solo male pop artist in the UK in like the early 2010s? So we actually know that it's not 2012 or 13. It's got to be 15 or 16, I think. 15 or 16. Louis Capaldi. I like that. Great guess. It is solo. That helps. Should we just go for One Directioners? Niall? Niall. He's fucking Irish. We had this so many times. Okay, Zayn? Is that it? Zayn all caps? Zayn. Boom, got it. I'm pretty happy with my performance that time. Alright, there you go. Birdie, could you pick a number from 1 to, I think we're at 29? God, these kazoos go quick. Yeah, 1 to 29, Birdie, and then we'll head on over to KH2. 17, alright. Could it be the edge of 17? It's not. Okay, here we go. This one goes out to Birdie. There you go. Macarena by Los Del Rio, 1996. The biggest song on the planet when I was born. Kind of a dubious honor, but it's an honor, I guess. 1996, same year as Wannabe, Sell Out by Real Big Fish, Pepper by Butthole Surfers, The Distance by Cake, and Regular Pat by his mom. Alright, we're gonna go to KH2, Platinum Trophy, by VOD people.